Welcome to Breit Guide, where we simplify Medicare. I'm your host, Megan, with Breitenfeld Group. If you are looking for clarity and confidence when it comes to Medicare, you're in the right place. This is Breit Guide, and let's get into it. Welcome to the Breit Guide Podcast. I'm your host, Megan. Thank you so much for joining us today. As you can see, we have a guest here to talk about kind of an interesting, probably not your typical topic of Medicare necessarily, but both Alex and I were speaking at a Medicare seminar. We kind of traveled throughout Minnesota, and we had someone come up to us asking us why they were on a certain plan, and they went and met a friend in a different area, a different region, and why that friend had a different, it was the same name, but yet had different premiums, different co-pays, and so forth like that. And so I thought this would be kind of a good topic to talk about that we could maybe discuss a little bit further with you today. So Alex, that's why I brought on Alex. I didn't want to talk about it, so no. And as always, if this doesn't pertain to you in any way, but you love sweet corn, if you've seen a past Breit Guide podcast episode, we don't just come to you with Medicare. We come to you with random tidbits on things that we're thinking about. And Alex and I decided to talk about sweet corn.
Yeah. Tis the season.
Tis the season. So you can hang out with us till the end to get our take on sweet corn and cooking it and
we'll see when this video launches.
Yeah,
when it launches, and if what season we'll be in then. But everybody can reminisce on the good sweet corn season.
Absolutely.
We hopefully
I know.
In 2026.
In Minnesota, it's so short. But anyway, Alex, okay. Why would you and your friend, who may be on the same MAPD plan, Medicare Advantage plan, with the same insurance company, even the same plan name, but yet have different benefits.
And it is fairly common out there, and I'd say the question has arose many times throughout the years of people looking at their coverage compared to a friend or a family or just someone they know, and they might be in a different region, a different state, a different county within that state, whatever the case may be. And somebody looks at, hey, I have a health insurance company for my coverage. My friend has a health insurance company, the same health insurance company for their coverage. But yet, the name is the same, but the coverage, the price is going to be different. Yeah. And why is that? It's the same health insurance company, same plan name. Why are things different? Yeah. I think it all boils down to, region, like where somebody lives. And that's why you hear zip code when people are shopping for Medicare coverage, when they're looking at reviewing Medicare coverage. It all goes based on where's your permanent residency. Not only like where's your permanent residency, but like specifically in what state, what county, what region of that state. And that'll dictate the price people pay, the premiums they'll pay for their insurance, and what those benefits are. So if we look at, our home state here of Minnesota, a lot of insurance companies will break up the state of Minnesota into a western region, or a southern region, or a Twin Cities metro region. And in those different regions, there's going to be, again, different prices for those plans, different benefits, and they might even share the same name between regions. So it does get confusing of, somebody, say even bordering a county of somebody 10 miles away might have different options than the other person, the other 10-mile direction. So it's important to know that the coverage options available to you might not be available to friends or family, miles away from you. Yeah.
And even not overly far away. It just kind of depends on your region.
It depends on your region. And that's why it's important we tell people when you're shopping out there, whether it's online, talking to agents, brokers, to really keep in mind that the information you're seeking is specific to where you're living.
Yeah, and it can get confusing that way, when you're, especially with the same name.
With the same names out there, because not all carriers do that, but some do, where they just have, a name for a certain product and a plan, and they're going to use that in various regions, even though coverage is technically going to be different. So don't be thrown off. Don't be worried or scared if you talk to somebody else and they have the same coverage, but it's going to look different. Just keep in mind where you guys are living.
Yeah. Well, thank you for explaining that
Yeah,
a little bit more.
No problem.
That was
short and sweet.
Short and sweet. We like short and sweet.
Like sweet corn.
Like sweet corn. That is so good.
Yeah.
So good. We didn't even plan that
out.
No,
that was a natural transition.
A natural transition. So sweet corn. We love sweet corn. And I'm all about stopping at the little farm stands, you know, on the side of the road and getting good sweet corn. But like everyone cooks it or shucks it and all a little bit differently. So
that's what I've come to find out, that
and
each family, each household maybe has their certain way of doing it, of preparation and cooking. And
so what do you do?
What do I do? So what do we do? And again, this was recent, being at the start of sweet corn season here in Minnesota. I would say traditionally, you know, we're just shucking, like cleaning it, shucking it, peeling it, getting it all ready before we cook it. You know, snapping the stem off, getting the husks off and all the little hairs. But then when it comes time to cook the sweet corn, I would say that's varied throughout time. But in recent years, I would honestly, it sounded crazy initially because it doesn't sound like a very, you know, chef-like method to prepare it, but microwaving it.
Okay.
Microwaving it, like wrap each cob in a wet paper towel and microwave it, you know, I think it's like 3 to 4 minutes for like 2 or 3 cobs and a minute and a half for each additional cob. And that was coming from Google, so that's fresh in my mind.
All right.
But yeah, it's quick. You don't have to get a pot of boiling water on the stove.
Try to fit them all in there.
And it's the summer and it's been hot. You got boiling water in the house. So yeah, honestly, microwaving it has been my go-to method.
Okay, and I have never done that before, but we'll definitely try that. We personally boil it, so I was telling him we send our kids out to go shuck it, and you can definitely tell between children who shucked the corn, because it looks, some of them are clean and some of them we have to do a little bit more work to them. But we take a big pot, put it at boil, and then boil it for 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
And that's it. But I can't say it always turns out fantastic. And it could be the different corn, you know, sweet corn and stuff like that too. But I definitely gonna try microwaving it.
Yeah.
So.
And there's one more crazy method out there, where if anybody has any insight on this, if it works, but apparently a hack, right, is to cook the sweet corn in the husk. And if you cut off both ends or whatever, but apparently you could, you know, slide everything off the cob of corn and it's clean after cooking by leaving that husk on. I know you can grill it in the husk too, right? But every time I've grilled it in the husk, then it's still kind of a pain to hot your.
Sure. And then,
you know, it's hot and you're trying to get everything off of it. But there's some trick out there where apparently everything slides off the cob.
I was just wondering, like, who tries that? Like, I'm not going to shuck it and I'm just gonna
leave it as is and cook it. And
is that your method?
Let us know, because I would love to find out.
Yes, I would love to know too. So, are you a sweet corn lover? Do you love it? And if so, how do you prepare it? And comment below, and we would love to know.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so thank you so much for joining us. As always, we hope you can get a little bit out of this episode today, whether that's a little bit about the next time you have meet your friend and talk Medicare talk, or you're eating corn together or something like that. So like and subscribe if you want to see more episodes of the Breit Guide Podcast. As always, you can follow us on Facebook. That's where we give you up-to-date information and release new episodes coming out. And thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today. And remember, you're not navigating Medicare alone. At Breitenfeld Group, our entire team is here to support you, answer your questions, and help you feel confident in every Medicare decision you make. If you found today's episode helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an episode of Breit Guide. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.